baby. We live in Brooklyn, baby.
Hello, 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 and welcome to Insanity Check Radio. I am Skillet Sauce. That's Ken, and we actually have Greg Anash in the studio. Say hello, Greg.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Greg Anash. The Greg Anash Show.
Hey, he don't get no applause?
Yeah, what's my applause? Beats.
I want you to give him a dough.
Yeah. All right, well, all right. Now, hold on. Plug your shit real quick, Greg.
All right, Greg Anash Show. The Greg Anash Show. There's only one of me, but it's GregAnash.com. Go there, or YouTube channel. Soon enough. Greg Anash. It's there.
Greg Anash.
Greg Anash. It's me.
Due to circumstances way beyond
our control.
This is going to be a non-stop
truncated,
flash drive,
abbreviated,
Insanity Check program.
Caffeinated.
It was Beats' fault.
It was Beats' fault.
Because unfortunately, we saw this coming, we can't plead insanity for murdering our engineer. Therefore, we just had to do what we could do and make this happen. So, with that in mind, we're going to go into something that was hilarious for me, but, it's a little less funny now that shit is all fucked. Yeah, let's play some music.
Yeah, this is a ridiculous story about a pervert in Walmart. So let me just read a little bit. It just happened a couple of days ago. A man posing as a representative of the American Funniest Home Videos TV show tricked an 18-year-old Georgia woman into allowing him to suck her toe inside a Walmart in Georgia, the police said. According to a Columbia County Sheriff's Office report, the teen was shopping Tuesday evening when approached by the middle-aged suspect, who cops have identified as Joey Leopard.
Can we get that picture?
You got that picture?
Joey Leopard.
Yeah, Joey Leopard. And this,
the Joey Leopard?
the Joey. That's what it should be, the Joey. You got that picture up? All right, so you see the sick motherfucker right here? So a 43-year-old registered sex offender whose rap sheet is littered with foot-related crimes.
Foot-related.
Foot-related crimes.
We can get to the bottom of it. Yeah, it's something around the foot. But it's
exactly
related.
Like this guy's like Dr. Scholl's evil nephew and shit. So basically, what this guy did, just to paraphrase, he hornswoggled this woman into believing that he was on the American's Funniest home video show. And he pulled her behind a rack and told her, to take your shoe off and I'm going to kiss it. And this is a prank and everything. And he was going to offer $100. And once down there, he decided he didn't want to kiss or fondle. He wanted to suckle and suck on her big toe. Of course, they said the woman started to scream like, she probably should have. And she screamed, and the authorities started chasing him and stuff. And after he ran away, he said, "Oh, it tasted so good, though."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said that.
My question is really quick.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
so it was the chick whose toe he was sucking on was screaming.
Yeah, she was screaming.
So somehow he managed to get down to her toes.
Yeah.
In seconds without her knowing what was going on.
No. She knew he was going to go down there, and he said he wanted to just kiss her toe, and somehow, and she probably felt, look, I got some sandals on, I got a nice pedicure today. I'm going to let him kiss my toe and get $100. And he turned it into a suck-off session, and
yeah,
outside
you got to pay extra for that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's $100. Yeah. He basically broke the bargain because he said $100 for a kiss, and then he decided to suck.
Well, he probably realized that he probably lives in Brooklyn, and he's like, wait a minute, this is not enough. I'm doing too much here. For $100. Listen, I don't understand. Crimes against feet. I don't know. That's a bit.
That's what I wanted to know. What are crimes against feet? What?
Pedophile. That word pedophile comes. It is a crime to be a pedophile.
Yeah.
But she's 18 though, so she's legal.
Oh right. Well, the word pedo. I was just getting
exactly. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I was actually going there with you. You're absolutely right.
Do come with me. Don't come with me. I'm schedule free.
Clearly, this dude's a skeevy bastard.
Yeah.
And, the whole. Tastes so good. Come on.
It tastes so good. He's running, knocking down the hosiery and knocking down the shirts and everything, running out of the place, licking his lips from toe sweats.
What?
Yeah. Well.
Oh my God, this guy.
Well, one thing about people like this is that they're going to commit these crimes again. So you bumbling cops will have an opportunity to get them. And there's a picture now. He's probably walking around with some, some orthopedic. What's those Jellins? You know, for the ladies.
That's
so
what I
they can
said, man.
he's going to be easy to spot.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, look, this guy is just, like I said, this dude is just probably going to be hanging out, you know, behind the Dr. Scholl's kiosk.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, with a
with some
with a cape on and a snidely whiplash mustache.
Cuticle removers, all that type of good shit. We quickly move to back to one of our favorite subjects. Well, it's one of Skillet Sauce's favorite subjects. Yeah. Loosely off to the side. If you remember, not too long ago, we did a story, our cannibal show, where Luke Magnotta, low-level gay porn star, cut up and ate his former Chinese or Asian or Oriental, whatever you want to call it, lover, and
filmed it.
And filmed it, or at least parts of it. Something. He did something even more heinous than just eating him. And so he was found in Canada, and I think he has been arrested, but apparently, there are people even sicker than Luke because Luke has developed a following, a fan base, if you will.
What?
Is
it people cutting? Is it people cutting their dicks off? And
no.
Do the same thing.
It's young little bitches who are now his fans. His fans.
They probably tasted it.
One of them includes a girl. Her name is what's her name?
What's her name?
Stupid bitch.
And Stupid Bitch. Is that a screen name?
Yeah,
it's a God-given name.
Stupid Bitch 105.
Her name is Soph or Sophie or something like that. She's 18 years old. She told ABC News that she spends most of her waking hours thinking about Magnotta. I worry for him, she says, so I always have to keep myself updated upon him. I've started having dreams about him. He's a beautiful man, but it isn't that. I'm attracted to him who he is on the inside. I'll support him no matter what. Idiot. Who he is on the inside is made up of different pieces of other people.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All you got to do is check his colon.
Yeah. But even more astounding, this is where
this is where my rage comes in.
Another ridiculous woman. Let's see.
And you're gonna love this, Greg. Just listen to this.
Some chick named St. Denz. Her last name is St. Denz. Destiny St. Denz, 21 from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, is another young woman who thinks Magnotta is misunderstood and started a support Magnotta Facebook group that attracted not one, not two, but 1,400 supporters along with her.
Now,
but as I keep telling this lunatic, it's not Facebook's fault because Facebook, when they realized what was going on, they actually took the page down because they thought it was inappropriate.
But Facebook attracts degenerate reprobate. No offense, Greg. This is what I'm talking about. You have a guy that is a known cannibal that went on the lam. Not only is he a regular, I mean, you know, cannibalism is just, you know, shunned upon by me and the people that I know, but he videoed this cannibalism and then he becomes a celebrity to these 1,400 people on Facebook that somehow is like, well, you know, besides for the fact that he likes to skin his lovers alive and eat them with hoisin sauce, he's a very nice guy. I mean, Greg, what do you think about that, our wonderful guest, Greg?
I think that there's like a fascination with taboo, and the taboo is cannibalism. And maybe that, you know, I don't want to think that, I want to tell them that they're simple-minded, these 1,400 people, but he did cannibalism now, let's follow him, because that's taboo right there, he's crossing that. We're just going to support that because it's against some sort of taboo. I think that it's just the idea that it is taboo is what got him there. I think.
Well, first of all, Greg.
When she asked, St. Denz, she watched the murder of his lover, Jin Lin, more than 20 times and asked why. She jokingly said because she likes the music.
It's the music then.
She likes she likes the musical
it's
accompaniment.
How you make the party.
Exactly. The musical accompaniment to this guy's butchering. Okay. And on this show, Greg, you can call them simple-minded. You can call them far worse than simple-minded. You can call them whatever you want to call them.
I call them anything.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, but to me, I mean, this is just more, the fact that they tied Facebook to this particular story, because I have a hatred relation. I don't have a love-hate relationship with Facebook. I have a hate relationship with Facebook, despite the fact that I want you to check us out at Insanity Check on our Facebook channel. How's that for some hypocrisy for you? But, yeah, I thought that was just, how do you convince 1,400 people to basically have any sort of sympathy for a sick motherfucker.
See, this is what I'm trying to explain to you, man. There's no convincing necessary. And Facebook doesn't attract these people. You ever heard of something called support groups? These things were around way before Facebook.
Support
people
nuts.
are sick fucking animals.
Skillet.
And lots of them.
Simple logic.
Yeah.
Common sense is very uncommon.
Yeah, well, I realize that.
You know,
And
they
this
just don't.
this is words of wisdom from Beats.
Oh, shit. Yo, that's
I did go to Brooklyn Tech, you know.
He went to Brooklyn Tech.
I did graduate. You know.
well,
No, excuse me. I did appear in class.
appear in
sometimes.
class. So what did you major in? Chalkboard racing?
It was called technical drawing, but I don't know what I did
technical
with
drawing?
it.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
Technically, you couldn't draw.
Basically,
So what's next on it?
Next, we're going to go to...
Let's see. I mean, we got so... I mean, Greg, we have so much of this stuff. You have no idea, man. We have no idea.
Actually, where was it? Oh, yes, Japan.
Oh, yeah. I just
Wanna
had
go
that
to
one.
Japan.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Fascinating story. No, that's not what I wanted. There has been a study that's been showing that...
Here it is right here. Startling number of Japanese youths have turned their backs on sex and relationships.
Sex!
On sex and relationships. There you go.
Sex!
Can you believe it? So they've said, you know, screw. They said screw sex.
They said no sex.
They
That's
said,
it.
they said screw sex.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. How is that a law?
No. Basically, what's happening is that here's just some quick numbers for you.
This is great.
Yeah,
None of that.
That sound effect every
They
time.
don't want any of that.
There'll be none of that.
36% of males in Japan, ages 16 to 19, the horn dog time of your life, said they had no interest in or even despised sex. And this was a 19% increase from 2008.
Since they did the survey in 2008, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. There's something wrong with that study.
And it's not over yet.
It makes sort of sense.
A whopping 59% of females, 16 to 19, said they were uninterested or even adverse to sex, and this is a 12% increase from 2008.
Thank God.
This all culminates in the projection that by 2060, the population of Japan will have dropped by 1/3. So they're like
Now,
somewhere right now on a big mountainside, Godzilla's laughing his ass off. But go ahead.
but now the interesting thing that these guys basically said they just didn't want to deal with the social game of chess of trying to procure women, right? That's what they basically said. They said, you know, and for all you guys out there, you know what I'm talking about. You know, you have to, that whole cat and mouse thing, you have to chase and be subjected to every kind of insult and put down, and you got to kiss a whole lot of woman's ass, and, you know, that whole sense of I'm a woman and it's entitlement, so you got to do this and do that if you want to get me. Apparently, these guys said, the hell with that. They rather go play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or whatever for anime, watch anime and video games.
And they create their own...
oh yeah, that's the sick part.
Fantasy girlfriends on the internet.
Yeah,
and that's who
Avatar. They created Avatar social women.
In place of sex, they made Avatar women.
They made Avatar. I mean, I'm pretty sure they still beat their meats, but
that's the whole point. Because now you don't have to spend money, time, get your ego destroyed, time and time again. You could just pop in your program, and in one night you have a hua that it will do whatever you want. Don't give you any backlip.
Yeah.
And you just pretend that this
is your woman,
is her vagine. Yeah. And then you go to town.
Yeah, you sauce your load and that's it.
Now, say you want what if you want another kind of woman? Like, let's say recreate her, but you're using the same sort of body arrangement, the same video game. Ultimately, it's the same person.
Well, come on, you're right. Have you seen the sex dolls these Japanese cats are making these days? I'm sure they have a multitude. They probably have some.
But it's still plastic. It's still there's some quality of it.
Yeah, it's a plastic
is the
and
same
rubber.
Thing about it. Let's say you have a girlfriend. Let's say you had a girlfriend and it was a bad relationship. You end it with her.
Yeah.
Then your next girlfriend just has the same silhouette as her.
Now I know what you're saying because it's still a different human being. It's a different personality. Where these guys are basically creating the same facsimile of what they're projecting as far as a woman. Now, I understand that, but I think that's their safety zone because they can consistently get the woman that they want. Whereas you're right, you could have a woman that has this personality, another woman is a little bit different, might take a longer break-in period and so on and so forth. These guys don't even want to deal with that. They just, and I guess, Because, I used to make jokes that women had like little books of insults, like how am I going to diss, you go across the bar and you want to speak to them and they stop you and they whip out their little book and say, let me see how I'm going to reject you. And they start flipping through the, no, I don't want to use that one. I used that one yesterday. Let me see. Oh, I used this one.
I think that's just you, because you're an insulter, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. So,
You probably carry on a notebook to make this easier.
Wait,
I do.
Hold on, people.
But then there's no
waiting patiently.
There's no type of social. There's no social connect there.
He's way so smooth when you
can't learn how to. You don't know how to relate to a woman. How do you meet your wife?
But the whole thing is they're not interested.
They're not interested. They don't care.
That's the whole point.
They honestly don't care.
Actually, there's a term some guy can, and it's here on Wikipedia. The term is called herbivore men.
Herbivore men.
Okay, it's a social phenomenon in Japan of men who shun marriage and gaining a girlfriend.
They're herbs.
More for me. Fuck it.
They're herbs.
Okay, so
but
Beats, it's not more for you, Beats.
More for me to stick my shit in.
You're not gonna ever see a girl from Japan, are you, Beats?
I've seen a couple of Japanese.
In America, you're not gonna go to Japan.
Yeah,
when are you gonna go to Japan?
They look kind of alright.
Alright,
Beats just saying that they look alright.
No, they look.
That's not saying he's gonna go to Japan.
I don't really deviate into
they'll come flocking to you.
Yeah, because they're like
we look kind of
black man, yes.
Yeah, that's gonna work out really well.
and all of our fantasies.
Yeah. But
and all of our fantasies. That's exactly how we go in our fantasies. And they come walking over to us, taking the shortest steps possible, like this, right?
And bathe my feet at the
That's right.
You had a bunch of racists. Oh man, but that was quite interesting. I thought that was,
I'd make them say that my name is Chosen One. So they called me Chosen One.
Oh,
would that be in English or Japanese?
Well, they'd say it in Japanese.
No.
Chosen One.
Is that Japanese?
It's not in Japanese. It's an accent.
Wow.
They say Messiah.
Oh my God,
that was from the white member of the panel.
Yeah. Get away with that shit.
I get away with it. I have a good lawyer.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, right. Oh, but now
easily representable.
Let's go to Ken. You got the thing up there with the New York Post article. I mean, this is.
Right.
I mean, we just had the New York Post here earlier. If you know, I was on the Greg Anash show. So if you need to go back in your TARDIS and revisit the past, you have that I was on. It was actually talking about little things from the New York Post. And this particular thing from the New York Post is about thugs that mugged a 3-year-old boy sitting in his stroller.
Wow.
He was just sitting, defenseless.
Yeah, he was sitting. Now, did you send these photographs?
Even if he wasn't in the stroller, though, how could he?
Of the child, yeah.
Okay, well,
just go ahead.
Okay. In any case, so no. What it was basically the kid had a $400 chain that was given to him for his baptism, and guys on oh Jesus Christ, it's not too far from where I live on Malcolm X Boulevard, basically cased them and went and housed the kid. They housed him straight and housed his old-fashioned New York terms. So they basically robbed the kid, and they cinched up his collar old school style and was laughing. The mother's obviously pleading and begging for this not to happen. And lo and behold, they took the chain.
Jeez.
Yeah, we were talking about the baby thing.
The kid needed the article made it seem like the kid needed the chain. What does he need the chain for?
Yeah, I mean, if it was a religious reason, the point is you can't go housing children. I mean, I know this economy is bad. We've had shows on Insanity Check dealing with the economy, but it can't be this bad where you straight housing little children in the stroller. I mean, that's hardcore.
Like I said, there's no honor. Well, there's no honor among thieves. There's no honor for thieves. These people are fucking scum.
You about to cry, bro.
But you remember, way back in the days when Brooklyn and New York was real.
Well, they said Brooklyn keeps on taking it, and I guess that's.
No, I remember I know I heard the story is that some dude bit an old woman's finger off for a fucking ring.
Oh yeah, I did hear that.
That's Brooklyn's son.
I heard. Oh my God, I heard another story where a guy. As a matter of fact, no, I went to school with a guy that literally tried to rob this Jewish woman for her chain, but her chain was like reinforced with adamantium. I don't know what it was. He grabbed her chain and it didn't pop, and he like dragged this woman up the block. I mean, he was scraping up her heels and the whole nine, dragging her up the block because the chain wouldn't pop.
God damn.
I mean, Brooklyn is just really on some thievery shit.
Affects crimes, isn't it? I think that's the extent that comic books affect crimes, that they'll do things in that weird style.
Yeah, I mean, actually what he was trying to do, he wanted to run by, grab the chain, and usually the chains back then, not that I would know from experience, you just give it a little twist and it will pop. Well, apparently this woman, I don't know what kind of costume jewelry she had. It was like a, like a dot chain or something that looked like it was gold, and it didn't pop. So he snatched her right up out of her shoes, and he was trying to pop it and run at the same time because, they have those. So he's dragging this woman up the block by her fucking neck, holding his chain. I mean, I love Brooklyn, but obviously Brooklyn is on some thievery shit, and this is a black eye for Brooklyn right here.
On some thievery.
Yeah, this is a black eye for Brooklyn in the worst way.
I mean, again, as I've told people on numerous occasions, I have several friends who have moved to New York for over the past like 5-10 years. And they're like, "Oh, Brooklyn's nice." And I'm like, "Yeah. This Brooklyn.
I mean,
nice.
the new gentrified Brooklyn, yes, but there's still some official neighborhoods where people are like literally like in a land that time forgot. Seriously, carrying out Brooklyn ethics from the 80s and 90s, and they will shoot your ass for absolutely nothing. And the Brooklyn that I grew up in, it was like a truth meter. You really had to be a tough character to reside and to interact within Brooklyn. Yeah. I mean, what is your experience? Have you had any negative? I mean, because how long have you been here, Greg?
Brooklyn, about a year. But I lived here.
Now, where did you live prior?
Since May. I lived in Flushing. I lived in Fresh Meadows until 11.
Until 11. Mm-hmm. And then after that?
Jersey.
Okay. So you're pretty much a New Yorker for the most part. But have you, like, your Brooklyn experience, because you live in Williamsburg, right?
Yeah.
So how has your Brooklyn experience been so far?
It's all right. I mean, I have a drug dealer in my building. That's as far as, like, in terms of crime and all that. That's as far as that goes. I mean, because he attracts it.
I mean, well, listen. First of all, that's Williamsburg, and I tell a lot of people, Williamsburg used to be a heroin den. Yeah, literally was a heroin den until somehow, some way, they were able to remarket it and repackage it. But that place
because it was all the factories that they were able to turn into
condos and lofts and stuff. So
it kind of feels like a heroin den now.
That's what I'm saying. Don't you notice how fucked up looking Williamsburg is?
Go to South Williamsburg.
It looks bad.
And not to even to discuss where you personally live, your actual apartment, but you notice for the types of rents that they're charging, it's not like you're living in a brand new construction domicile. No. It's usually some rat trap, but they have so many different storefronts and bars and stuff like that they're able to gloss over the fact that was a junkie haven.
Yeah, man.
This was a straight junkie haven. But whatever. I'm not hating. Well, maybe just a little bit, but it's still Brooklyn.
It's an excuse.
Yeah, and we love it.
And we love it. So what do you want to talk about next, man, in this truncated show?
The Homeland Security, because,
okay.
You're probably going to be like, oh, Jesus Christ, Homeland Security again, because they keep doing new fucked up shit.
All right.
This one is like, I mean, I know it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop, but this is even a good. This is incredible.
This is madness.
Who is this? This is home security guy.
Oh no, we're talking because yeah, the home security dude that's persecuting everybody. No, we're talking about Homeland Security because so we talk a lot about how the TSA and all that kind of stuff do a lot of illegal shit and basically violate our rights here. And this is a new situation. So dig this: the Department of Homeland Security will soon be using a laser at airports that can detect everything about you from over 160 feet away.
Everything.
Everything.
Well, if I'm sad that day, we'll be able to tell that I'm sad.
It wouldn't. Honestly, as ridiculous as that sounds, I would not be surprised if they do something like that in the future. Because dig what this laser can do, and this is ridiculous. A scanner that could read people at the molecular level has been invented. The laser-based scanner, which can be used 164 feet away, could read adrenaline levels to traces of gunpowder on a person's clothes to illegal substances, and it can all be done without a physical search. It also could be used on multiple eliminating random searches at airports. So they're trying to wrap it up in something good. But this line that got me, the scanner is called the PicoScan programmable laser. The device works by blasting its targets with lasers which vibrate molecules that are then read by the machine substances, the machine substances that a person has been exposed to. This could be Semtex explosives to the bacon and egg sandwich they had for breakfast that morning. So they could tell what you ate that morning.
That's bullshit.
They're gonna vibrate your fucking molecules.
God, I don't want them to do that. I don't want my molecules
I mean, first of all, if you've seen any sci-fi movies, this usually results in some really heinous shit that involves chasing monsters and a whole bunch of transmogrification. Because you vibrate somebody and give them unstable molecules. Okay, one movie reference. Just check the X-Men. What was it? 3. I believe it was X-Men 3, the senator that was chasing the X-Men. They did something to his molecules, and he wound up breaking down to a puddle of goo.
Yeah. X-Men 1. But yeah.
Yeah, a puddle of goo. I'm like, this is absolute. That was X-Men 1?
Yeah.
Oh, X-Men 1. Yeah, you're right. And he turned into a puddle of goo. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Why would you want your molecules vibrated? I mean, if I want to vibrate molecules, I'll vibrate them myself.
So they could be safe because the terrorists are coming and then they won't get blown up again.
So everything.
And I live here for my children.
Under the auspices of my safety, you can now tell me to freeze like I'm Fido the dog. You can search my shit. You can take my liquids that I purchased in the airport after going through the checkpoints and then pour them out and test them.
Without a refund, of course.
Exactly, without a refund. And then now you can blast me with a laser. I'm like Bones from the old Star Trek. I don't want that shit. You're not hitting me with no goddamn laser. Straight up.
Get out of here.
No, it's gonna. I mean, what if they turn this thing on high? Would you like your arm could explode? You know.
Oh, yeah. And of course we know the TSA are such highly trained, skilled people.
Oh shit. Yeah, those pederast and sick thieves and scum that run the TSA is supposed to be able to run this very sensitive. You know, what if the calibration goes off?
Where they drop their salami sandwich on the shit. You know,
I mean, the final destination thing happens.
Exactly. Yeah, but basically, yeah. I mean, this is. They're gonna open up a black hole right in the middle of an airport and just kill. That's what's gonna happen.
I was gonna see a predator come out there. A predator is gonna be there.
Yeah.
Really, they're gonna open up something to another dimension. This is ridiculous.
Like we said last week, man, someone's gonna have to get fucked up.
Yeah,
real bad.
Because
and then all you bitches out there sitting down,
who need them to wipe your nose and ass and everything else because you're so afraid of this boogeyman.
Looking at the dude selling falafels on the corner and wondering what else is in his cart. Then you're gonna finally wake the fuck up. And of course, it'll probably be too late.
It'll probably be too late then. I mean, this is.
Hopefully, I'll be in Saskatchewan with that, trying to find that stupid bitch. that's in love with Magnata, and I'll be beating her ass and shit.
But yeah, so that was another one of those wonderful Homeland Security things that I see. So whatever. Let's see
what we got from the archives because last week we have
the pork burger. I mean, let me see if I can pull the pork burger up. I mean, because we're always talking about these fat bastards and all the kind of crap that they're eating, and how this country is literally bacon wrapping coffins because bacon. We did a show, Greg, where people that were so in love with bacon that when they died they would bacon wrap their coffin.
You got a.
Oh, wait a second. That's a phone call?
You got a phone call.
Okay. Who's that?
Beats is going to check.
Act
professional.
Beats, what the fuck you doing?
Beats, that was Beats.
Oh, hello?
Insanity Check speaking. How may we help you?
And Greg Anash.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, it's you again. Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, Greg, we're on with a guest. Can you hear us?
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you. Can you hear us? Hello, hello, hello.
I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
It's me again. Don't forget that those highly trained people. I can hear you. Yes, I can.
They're highly trained people, huh?
Those highly trained people at the TSA had to evacuate an entire terminal at JFK a few weeks ago because the guy didn't realize that the scanner wasn't on.
Yeah, I realized that. The scanner wasn't on, so they had to evacuate the entire terminal at JFK because of the imbecilic nature of these stupid TSA.
So they were afraid that they let in some terrorists?
Who knows? I mean, you know what? That honestly might have been done on purpose so they can smuggle some of their drugs in and out because, the TSA agents have been engaged in drug trafficking. Remember, we did that story. So that could have very well been on purpose because they wanted to smuggle something in. Nothing would surprise me when it comes to the TSA. Nothing would surprise me at all. You know,
Well,
so.
Thanks again, caller.
But we're on a truncated show. Thank you so much for bringing that back up. But we've got to get to this next story that deals with a pork burger.
Oh, no. I ain't allowed to eat pork because I'm Jewish and that,
Yeah,
but I,
I
want to
mean-
become a vegetarian as well.
Are you Jewish?
Yeah, I'm Jewish.
You're Jewish.
What the hell is your accent, man? I thought you were like from Liverpool or some shit.
No, man. I spent time in Essex,
Oh,
Okay.
London.
Oh, really?
That
Yeah.
explains it.
I thought it was fucking in Manhattan, Essex Street. What kind of condescending shit is that? We know where Essex. No. But okay. So that, yeah, actually, when I first saw you, I actually thought you were from England.
All right, good.
Literally. But this is about an actual burger that is made from 100% ground bacon.
So you've never had bacon?
I have bacon. Yeah, I love that stuff. I try not to. I try to stay away from
Can
it.
you actually say that on air?
I'm saying,
Do
Japan's
we
gonna
need
kill
you to do we need
I'm
to cut this
zapped.
part out? Are you sure you're going to be okay saying something like that?
Yeah, I'm fun. I'm not that Jewish, guys.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. You mean you just can't like shop at Piggly Wiggly's?
Well, yeah. I can't. I can't shop unless I have only $5 in my wallet.
Once again, the white member of the
Yeah,
panel.
he said that. We did not
I
say
have good
that.
representation.
Exactly. You got good representation. What are you trying to say? You got lawyer?
Easy to insure.
His cousin is probably his lawyer.
No, his uncle's insurance. His cousin's a lawyer.
There you go.
One of them's a judge, so.
What, I might need some representation from you soon.
Hey,
You got to stay on your
it'll
good
cost
side.
double.
Explain this.
But
burger
yeah, so
to
let
us,
me just
please.
read this thing. Okay, a place called Slater's 50/50, maybe bringing home the bacon. Now that's the menu features a burger made of 100% ground bacon. Not to glid the lily, but the 4th of July inspired the Marika burger comes topped with a slice of thick cut bacon, bacon island dressing, and bacon flavored cheddar cheese. Its only non-bacon topping is an impressive sunny side up egg. So
and they could have fixed that by just getting the fetus of a pig.
Oh, exactly, or just
Or the egg, yeah,
spray pork essence on the egg when they're
Yeah.
beating it. So I mean, these are the kind of thing, And look, I love bacon. I can eat it, but enough is enough. I mean, the bacon. These commercials really make it, and the way they market bacon is like this is the holy grail of meats, and no matter what, you can lead a person completely off of a cliff just with a whiff of bacon essence. And
Well, you can certainly get them to commit felony robbery, burglary, and shit.
oh yeah, that crazy woman, right?
Is that the picture of it? You guys, the audience is gonna see it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that's it right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you see that?
It does look delicious though. God, man, it looks so good, but it's awful. Oh my, no, it's awful. The way to really get around that, if you take a look at those burgers and you really want to get over eating bacon, or if you want to get over eating this disgusting stuff, pretend that that's not a burger. Pretend it's something like the disgusting creature or something like that. That there's just curdling out some turgid
You're
slick.
right. Like maybe like ground pig hoof or something like that.
No, like that's a face. That's a creature. That's why you wouldn't eat it.
Exactly.
Like, look, that's a bun. That's his face. The mouth is just drooling that deliciousness.
And the bacon strip is the hair?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's delicious bacon for hair. Why would you eat that?
Yeah.
Oh man. So let's see. We got anything else we want to talk about on this
I think
this show?
we should end on a high bacon note.
A high bacon note? Yeah,
yeah.
okay, man. But we got so much of this stuff in the archives that we could go on forever and ever, but we can't go on forever and ever today. I mean,
We're barely going for a whole hour.
This must cease for today, but we have to be thankful that we had Greg Anash on the show.
Greg Anash in the house. Can
The
we
Greg
have
Anash
applause
Show.
for
Greg Anash. That's it's a good radio show, not the best.
And
GregAnash.com.
Wait for the applause to go down and plug all your shit.
I'm gonna plug right now.
Plug all your stuff.
Oh man, GregAnash.com.
Okay, here.
Wasn't it ass? It was,
Oh, I thought it was a
I'm using it
plug.
wrong.
Okay.
GregAnash.com.
Okay.
Go there. That's my radio show.
And your Facebook?
The Greg Anash Show, which is Greg Anash Show.
Okay. And your YouTube?
The Greg Anash Show.
Okay. And do you have any like Twitter or any of that other Foursquare or anything else?
The Greg Anash Show.
Oh, that's
Twitter.
And
I'm Greg Anash.
And he's Greg Anash.
Consistency embodied. right
And
here.
we're on Twitter at InsanityCheck12. We're on YouTube, which is Insanity Check Radio, and we're at Facebook, Insanity Check.
Thank you for bearing with us.
Yes.
This will be interesting to see and interesting to be edited.
Yes.
Thanks again, everybody. We will be back next week.
Yes.
We'll have another guest, and we will see you soon. Have a bacon burger on us.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.